They grew up together. They played the same sports, went to the same schools, and now they even teach together. You're listening to DC and DH on the D&D Dynamite 80s. Let's start another one right now. DH, take it away, my friend. Take it away.
We're going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. I'm DH.
And I am DC.
And we're here to take another fantastic look back at the 80s. DC, how's it going, brother?
Hey, cool today, ain't it?
Oh, it is. It's gotten cold out there. I'm telling you. The older I get,
when it's where it's warm.
Yeah, the older I get, this cold weather doesn't get along with me.
No, I hear you.
Folks, I got an idea today, and I'm going to pop this one on DC. It's been a while since we've done just a regular type podcast show, so we're kind of transitioning everything to video. We're still going to try to get some stuff done on the other websites as well, Anchor and Radio Republic and Beaker Radio and Google Podcast. But we're doing something a little different, just kind of experimenting with this. So today, what I decided to do, I wanted to spring this on it. Now, DC, listen carefully, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to say a topic, and then we can only discuss that topic using song titles, song lyrics, movie titles, or movie lines from the 80s.
Okay.
So nothing else, just those lines.
I will do my bestest.
You'll do your bestest like bestest, right? All right. So here's the thing. The first topic. Okay.
Now, are you joining in on this too?
I am. We're going to go back and forth and just have like, you know how we do our normal conversations. Okay. So we're just going to jump back and forth.
I hope we do better than that than a normal.
Yeah, really. It might be a little more interesting if we did.
Okay. All right. I'm following you.
Here's the first one.
Okay.
Date night in the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to start it off.
Go ahead.
Ooh, we'll be dancing on the ceiling. Little Lionel Richie there. Oh, what a feeling.
Oh, man. I don't. Yes. How about Love Shack?
Oh, the Love Shack. That's pretty cool.
Maybe that's where you was hoping that.
Now, let me tell you.
Here's your date might end up.
Yeah, here's one of my first. Shack. Here's one of my first sights to the pre-qualifier of dating. She's got legs.
Right.
Knows how to use them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, here's what you didn't hear much on a second date. I'll be back.
Right. Or a hard habit to break.
Oh, because love is a battlefield.
Exactly. Or it could be raptured.
Oh, the Bohemian Rhapsody. Got a moosh, can you do the fandango?
But I'll tell you this as well, while I'm on that, you better have a heart of glass.
Oh, that's a good one. Because like Huey Lewis said, because this is it.
And he gave the news.
And then he might have had the blues.
And then on down the line, you might want to say in that situation, I just don't want to dream it's over.
Because I can't stop loving you.
Girl, me.
Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, so that's kind of what we're gonna do.
We're gonna sail on.
Yeah, we're just because the lights have went down in the city.
But we may be against the wind.
Ooh, doing our night moves.
Correct.
All right, so we kind of see where this is going here.
Next Tropicanic.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
The next Tropicanic coming up. Mm-hmm. School Day in the 80s. Ooh, that's a little more difficult because you really got to kind of think.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind for me.
Yeah, and here's what you got to start out with, and you know this as well as anybody. The Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Breakfast Club, definitely. But then at the end of the day, as we're leaving school, my
Mm.
favorite line to use for that one would be, and I'm gonna have to kind of clean this one up a little bit, but yippee-ki-yay,
Yeah,
we'll stop
yes,
right there.
yes, yes. And the one that I always try to celebrate is
Oh, I
school
get
is
so.
out for the summer.
There you go, because she blinded me with science.
Yes. I had too much blinded of the science.
So, um, wow, I lost my train of thought there, DC. You're gonna have to come up with one. Mine went blank.
School days are good days, I guess, huh?
I guess every day's a good day.
Yeah,
So,
if you're breathing, it's good.
yeah. All right, so let's
Hey,
just
and
talk.
then well, come think of it now, if you're into the sports slash you are
Okay.
in the athletic part of it, you might wanna I ran.
You ran. It ran so far away if it was.
And then if you're not a good student, you may try to leave campus in Iran.
Ah, let's not do that.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, we have enough of that. You ran like a flock of seagulls, right?
We couldn't find you because you went to Electric Avenue.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Cause don't worry, be happy, whatever goes on.
But I tell you this, in the teaching profession, you better have some patience.
Yes, very much so.
Guns and roses.
Little
Patience.
Guns and Roses. Ah, but now did you ever holler this, the 3:30 bell rings, you're running out to your car to leave, and you just have to holler, "Mama, I'm coming home."
Yeah, yeah. And I never had to worry about this being told about myself. Hot for teacher.
But we did jump when the teacher hollered. Might as
Correct.
well jump. With nothing else
Correct.
to do.
Exactly. Exactly
There's just,
right.
it's kind of weird when we're looking at this because if you think about it, these songs and these lyrics, there's just so many of them that apply. But I'm going to throw you a curve.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, and I haven't really thought about this much, but when we were talking about this, just kind of this nostalgia of it,
Mhm.
what was your favorite facet of the 80s? And you don't have to talk in song lyrics on this. I just want to know this. What was your favorite facet? This is a curveball.
Mm. I have to go back to what we're talking about right now. Just the great movies and music that has stuck around for all the generations. For them to re-see it and re-listen to it and it be redone by some people. I think that's very powerful. That sticks out to me. And of course, just obviously the great friendships and stuff that you build at that age.
I think for
Small
me,
town living.
yeah, I think for me, that's what I was going to kind of say. For me, it was
Yeah.
kind of that whole 80s vibe.
Mhm.
It was
It
a
was just
different
great times to
world.
live.
Yeah, it really was. It was a different world.
Sure
And it
was.
was just an amazing time to be around,
Yeah.
and to actually be in
Ideal
those
time to
teenage
grow
years.
up.
Yeah, it was just amazing. So,
Yeah.
if I asked you, what topic would you come up with?
Oh. Well, look, since we kind of started it, let's talk sports.
Okay, let's go into sports then, because it's
Okay.
the final countdown.
I think that's a little bit on what we go with every once in a while
Yeah,
on
the
our
final
opening jingle
countdown. Yeah,
jangle.
yep, we do
Yeah.
that some. Yep,
But you can't
and
always leave out the boys of summer.
no, the boys of summer, because you got to put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Right,
Put
right,
me in,
right.
coach.
Exactly. Exactly right.
Our team's so hot, it's like pyromania.
Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. What else kind of sticks out to you with the song or with the sports stuff?
I'm going to tell you one of the things with sports that kind of stuck out to me, not only, with us playing sports and all that back in the time, but it just seemed like and I don't know how to say this without just saying it, but back then it seems like, especially like in football, there wasn't all these protective rules. I mean, you played
Yeah.
football,
Yeah.
you know, and when you got hurt, you jumped up and you said, "I'm back in black." Hit the
Yeah.
sack.
Yeah. Well, and you just played the game tonight,
And when you got real
as
hard,
Kansas would say.
yeah, and when you got real hard, you just said, "Hails Bales."
Right. Right. Got
Let
back
the
up
good
and went again.
Yeah, and let the good times roll
Right.
and just carry on my wayward son.
Or you can't do that in our house.
Our house, because the roof is on fire at our house in the middle of the street. That's where we
Well,
all
and was it pink houses?
there was a lot of little pink houses for you and me. Well, there's a blind man.
Well, I
remember
know
him?
this. You know, this goes under, I guess, sports in a way, is safety dance,
Oh,
dancing.
yeah, you gotta do the safety dance, right? Because 'Cause they'll be
Right.
dancing on the ceiling
Yeah.
all night long, all
Right.
night.
Right.
Because it's a
There you go.
celebration at the YMC. Oh, that might have been 70, sorry.
That was right at it. That was
Yeah,
right
it
at
was
the
it
80,
was kind of in
79, 80
that,
mark, I'd
yeah,
say.
kind of right in that little area there.
Right.
So we're gonna count that. I mean, it's kinda like Purple Rain, it's still
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah. And Olivia Newton John said it best, is a lot of times in sports, you got to be physical.
You gotta be physical, and you gotta do the bird when you score. Bah! Hallelujah. Whoa, right? I mean, you gotta do the bird,
That's
right?
true.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
true.
of course, you always have to remember the car you drive, like the little red Corvette.
Right. You
I
know who
mean,
I had beside me in that car?
who was
Elvira.
that? Elvira. Because every girl's
Oh,
crazy about a sharp dressed man. That's how you got
exactly.
Elvira, see?
And we were
Yeah.
also working towards 1999.
Oh, working on those night moves. Yeah, because you were ready to turn the page
Right. Right.
and get ready for a white wedding with a
Yes.
rebel
Yes.
yell.
And sometimes you just loved a rainy night.
Yeah, you did with a little Eddie Rabbit. Love the rainy. Wow, that's a throwback. That is a real throwback.
Then you were getting the look.
Got the look. It must have took. Would it be a compliment or an insult if you told a girl it took a whole hour to make up her face?
I don't know if she'd still be loving you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I
The
don't think so.
Scorpions.
I think it might be a cruel summer.
Correct.
Now she's gone.
Right. Right.
And as Madonna says, because she's a material girl, I guess. Like a
Exactly.
virgin. I mean, oh,
Or she might call you babe.
she might. She might call you babe.
Sticks.
Or, it's oh man.
But you knew she pumped you up pretty good if she called you the eye of the tiger.
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
That
Little Eye
that
of the
got you
Tiger.
kind of motivated.
That was a song, and that's all a part of "Living in America" by James Brown.
Yeah.
Living in America.
And then I had to say this. If she told me that I was the eye of the tiger, I said, "Oh, Sherry, that's not right. That couldn't be correct."
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that one. I like that one. Oh,
And then she
Sherry.
said, "My name's not Sherry, it's Carrie."
Oh, but you know what I always said? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble
Yes.
when you're perfect.
And then I didn't have the shiny star anymore.
Because it was the final countdown.
Correct.
And the heat was on.
Yes.
The heat
yes,
is
yes.
on.
Then she said that you're treading on things and you're about borderline.
Because you're walking like an Egyptian. That's why.
that would do it.
drinking that strawberry wine.
Then she said it's too late for goodbyes.
Because the cradle will rock.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes.
cradle.
And then I said, okay, so your name's not Sherry.
It's
No.
Elvira.
She said it's Joanna.
Ooh, that's a song I haven't thought of in years. And then you know what you said to that? Say you, say me, say
Yes.
it together.
And I said, I don't stop believing.
Because if this is it, please tell me so.
And then she said that wasn't her name. She said that it was Little Jenny.
Because you can't catch me because the rabbit done died.
So I don't know. I was all fouled up in that scenario.
Well,
And I was like, where are we? And she said, we're in Allentown.
And you said, because I find her simply irresistible.
Correct.
She's so fine.
But I said, we're in Allentown. So, yeah, I don't know. That was just a fouled
You didn't
up
have
thing.
a clue where you were.
And she goes, and we danced.
And we danced.
When we were in Allentown. I don't know.
Because she was an uptown girl. That's
I
why.
said, well, plus I needed to find my dirty laundry.
Oh, you had to air out the dirty laundry.
Or that too.
Ooh. Because money ain't for nothing and your chicks are free.
Well, and I asked her this, can I at least, can I dream about you?
And she said, Dreamweaver, Dreamweaver, dream on, dream on.
And this thing says, we got 10, friend.
We got 10. All right. So I guess that's going to about do it for this one. I'm not sure if this went good, went bad, went awry. We don't even know what girl we was with, what city we were in.
I have no idea. I'm still lost.
I think we were kind of like that. Come on, feel the noise. Girls rock your boys.
Exactly.
That's about it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
geez. I think that one was kind of like Kansas Carried On My Wayward Son.
Yes. And her love was definitely driving me crazy.
Yeah, I think so. It sounds like it. It sounds like you had.
And I couldn't drive 55.
It sounds like you had a fever.
Yes. Couldn't drive 55.
Because she ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Woo!
All right, brother. That's going to do it for another one of these.
All right. You want me to close this out?
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to throw it over to you to close us out, and we'll get ready to wrap this one up.
All right. We would like to thank our sponsors, Hudson's Flags and More, better known and operated. Also, the Nesting Project of Smyrna, Tennessee. We appreciate all their support. Check them out online. Please do. Please do.
Yes, and check us out, folks, online. We're on Spotify, Breaker,
well, I hope you decide not to stop checking us online after this.
Yeah, really. Somebody check us out, please. We're like a library. We need to be checked out. Let's go.
Show us some love. Check us out.
Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast, YouTube channel,
Twitter,
D&D
Instagram,
Dynamite 80s, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. We're somewhere out there to be found. Just look for two old guys doing something stupid. That's about it.
That'll narrow it down. You can find us quick that way.
And to end this on the same topic, hasta la vista, baby.
Say you, say me.
We gone.
All right, folks. Keep rocking your 80s and watching those 80s movies, and we'll check you next time.
And remember, folks, doesn't cost anything extra to be kind. Always be kind.
Amen, brother. All right. We'll see ya.